Forget what you thought you knew about the Dallas Cowboys. The national narrative tells tales of a team trying to regain its footing, but the reality is they are crafting a new, resilient identity. This transformational journey initiated with a game-changing move, the acquisition of defensive tackle Quinnen Williams. His presence didn't merely add strength to the roster, it sparked a monumental shift, injecting new energy into the locker room and empowering defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus to transform the defense into a formidable, physical, and disciplined force. The defensive rebirth has provided the perfect environment for the offense to flourish. With pressure eased, Dak Prescott is playing the finest football of his career, brilliant and flawless, in perfect harmony with the aggressive creativity of offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer. This offense defies being labeled as a mere pass-heavy unit. It's a balanced powerhouse capable of winning with the superstar maneuvers of George Pickens, the brute strength of Javonte Williams, and an offensive line that is finally gelling. Witnessing this evolution isn't seeing a team in survival mode. It is seeing a team growing and triumphing before our eyes. They are mastering the art of closing games against Super Bowl contenders and fostering an infectious physicality that wears opponents down. This is the story of a team cultivating toughness, intelligence, and impelling danger, just as it becomes crucial. The Dallas Cowboys you hear about on national TV, they're a ghost compared to the real team in the making. The turning point wasn't a setback. It began with the pivotal trade for Quinnen Williams. Podcasts resoundingly confirmed this. Since his arrival, the defense has been revitalized. This isn't a minor adjustment. It's a seismic transformation. National media might speak of a regressed defense, but locally, it's a reborn unit. They achieved 8 consecutive stops to close out the Eagles' game. With a 5-man front, they've become an attacking powerhouse, not a retreating force. New energy has invigorated the team, allowing players like Odighizuwa to excel in one-on-one battles, delivering game-altering sacks. This newfound defensive backbone has cascaded across the team, creating confidence that is unlocking the most critical player on the field. So, as the defense soared, what happened with the offensive helm? The answer is why Dallas is suddenly the team nobody wants to confront. Let's be unequivocal. Dak Prescott is performing at an MVP level. This is not mere opinion. It's a consensus among those keenly observing his play. The last 8 weeks are described as unbelievable, brilliant, and among the best in the NFL. It isn't just about numbers, it's about command. His game management is praised, especially as he rebounded from an early interception against the Chiefs to match Patrick Mahomes' stride for stride. Key to this evolution is his synergy with Brian Schottenheimer. They're in lockstep, with Schottenheimer delivering some of his best, most aggressive, efficient, and multidimensional game plans, showcasing full trust in Prescott. With previous leadership voids filled, Dak has emerged as the undisputed leader, his confidence fueling the offense. This elite performance isn't fleeting. It's the result of a quarterback perceiving the game with unprecedented clarity. Yet, a great quarterback needs more. Criticism of a one-dimensional offense misses the story of the depth now surrounding him. The idea that this offense lacks identity is almost comical when you watch them in action. Their identity is adaptability, showcased by a receiving duo that's nearly impossible to stop. George Pickens is emerging as a true superstar. His immense playmaking, illustrated by the clutch catch against the Eagles, sparks debates on the team's best receiver. This dual threat provides remarkable insurance. When CeeDee Lamb went through a volatile patch with atypical drops, Pickens stepped up. When Lamb roared back with a monster game against the Chiefs, the offense became unstoppable. Dismiss thoughts of a weak offensive line. Podcast insights reveal they are gelling, having excelled against the Eagles' formidable front. The collaborative game plans from the offensive staff have blunted elite pass rushers over the past 3 weeks, often employing robust 6- and 7-man protections. The run game isn't ineffective, it's calculated. Javonte Williams is praised as a complete football player and a blue-collar back whose physicality wears defenses down in the second half. His excellent pass protection is a quiet yet critical component of Dak's success. This offense indeed exhibits true multiplicity, with Schottenheimer devising plays for players like Javonte Turpin, making them even more challenging to defend. The transformation of this defense extends beyond adding an outstanding player. It's a narrative of coaching evolution. DC Matt Eberflus has demonstrated remarkable adaptability, revising his whole approach. The dominant schematic shift involves the pronounced use of 5-man fronts. This is no mere variation. It's a foundation to halt the run early, creating one-on-one opportunities that players like Odighizuwa are now exploiting. They are smarter situationally. After struggling against mobile quarterbacks, they now deploy a QB spy to contain threats like Jalen Hurts effectively. Eberflus calls timely blitzes. The defense plays with newfound confidence, turning into a unit that dictates terms. This is fostering an infectious physicality, evident in Jadeveon Clowney's relentless pursuit of quarterbacks. This is more than strategy. It's a mindset, one that dominates opponents, especially in second halves. While national media frets about a vulnerable secondary, this fierce front forces rush throws, creating turnover opportunities. These changes coalesce into an exhilarating development. The team is maturing before our eyes, building an indomitable confidence. For years, the narrative was that the Cowboys couldn't win big games. Yet, in a mere 4-day span, they triumphed over both defending Super Bowl teams, shifting belief and execution seismically. They are mastering the art of finishing games. The closing drive against the Chiefs, consuming the final 3:45 without relinquishing the ball, is emblematic of the killer instinct this team sorely needed. Internal challenges have become fuel. Frustration with the head coach's contentious game management is overshadowed by the players' determination and the brilliant strategies of coordinators. This team proves resilient, overcoming adversity even from its own sideline. No longer fragile, they are becoming the dangerous team no opponent wants to face, igniting at the precise moment. The national tale of the 2025 Dallas Cowboys is mired in the past, highlighting losses and gaps. The current, more compelling story is their transformation. They are evolving into a team led by an MVP-caliber quarterback commanding a versatile offense, shielded by a unifying offensive line. They boast a reformed defense, powered by Quinnen Williams' playmaking and the astute, aggressive tactics of an evolving coordinator. They're emerging as a physically intimidating, mentally resilient unit, learning to conclude games against top rivals. The narrative of sympathetic skepticism is obsolete. The new tale evokes growing apprehension among future opponents. This team isn't simply surviving. They are racing for postseason positioning because, as the podcast emphatically state, the Dallas Cowboys are a team nobody wishes to encounter in the playoffs.
If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe to keep up to date with more football stories and events.